Play Cousins, we had to reschedule this appointment because I was given the load late, so I couldn't get here when I should have. I have the paperwork filled out though, so I'm gonna ask if they'll take me anyway. Play Cousins, they didn't see me early. They did, however, wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, even though my appointment wasn't until 6 a.m. Have you ever taken a ride from a stranger in a small town? I got a story time about that. And I learned some more handywoman things to do on Leroy. I have something really exciting that I'm working on. So yeah, make sure that you watch for that and spend some time with me in a loading dock, shall we? I am Essence Revealed, and I am documenting this journey from actor to tractor as a 48-year-old rookie trucker, documenting my journey to financial independence, life and location freedom, so that other black women over 40 can see that it is never too late to start over, despite the fear in our heads or the judgment we think is out there. So yeah, let's ride. Play Cousins. It's been an interesting few days. Oh my goodness, but I am in a small town, and there's a little restaurant not far from, I'm literally parked in a dirt lot at a little mom and pop gas station. There's probably like maybe 12 or 15 trucks in here, and they said that there was a good restaurant, so I walked into the gas station to ask them directions to it, and this guy and his daughter and his granddaughter were getting gas, and they're like, it's right up the street. I'm like, is it walkable? I'm a New Yorker, I don't know, it's dark outside. And they're like, we'll give you a ride over there, and I'm like, okay. You know, so got a ride, went down there, and it is total small town. Looks like everybody knows everybody. People are drinking coffee. It is like 8 o'clock at night. People are having, it smells like breakfast in there. So, you know, I'm having random conversations with the people that are sitting at the counter. And turns out the guy had been a trucker for 50 years. And so he was giving me all these tips, like pouring Coca-Cola on the windshield to clear off the acid, and tips on how to keep the truck stable going down mountains, which mountains, I can go down mountains. That's my jam. Backing up, not so much. Going down mountains, I can do that with ease. What else? Yeah, just telling me stories about how it was back in the day, you know. And he talked about how he liked working for smaller guys as opposed to the bigger companies. And, you know, I'm like, I get that. But, you know, when you're starting off, you kind of have to start off with the bigger companies because they can afford to insure you. It's really expensive to insure drivers. So until you have enough experience, you kind of, unless you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, you end up working for bigger companies. I'm not with a huge company, so I was like, I got as small as I could get with the experience I got. So it was pretty cool. You know, and I mean, I'm someplace where I was just driving through cornfield. I don't know if it was corn or grains or soybeans. I don't know what things are. I'm a city girl. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm driving through so many fields. Is there going to be a truck stop anywhere? So it turns out that I got to my load 4 o'clock today, and I wasn't supposed to pick it up until 4 o'clock tomorrow. And so I went inside just to ask them if there was a close by place where I could park so that I'd be nearby to come back tomorrow. And they told me about this place and asked my, you know, information, my numbers, and said they could load me. So I actually have my load early. I'm always trying to get my load early, and it doesn't always work out. But I got my load early. I met a cool trucker, got some trucker stories. I should have asked him to be on tape, but I didn't. So I'm feeling good having a head start because I do not like being behind on loads. So being able to get a load a day early and get started early is amazing. So I'm gonna make sure that I get good long sleep tonight. I don't have to wake up right when my 10-hour, I don't have to start driving right when my 10 hour is over since I'm ahead. I can actually get a good night's sleep and drive a good, comfortable, well-rested drive tomorrow. So, small town experience, city girl. Wait, so I forgot to tell you, they came back. They came back to make sure that I got back to my truck okay. There are good people out in the world of trucking. The middle of the country is weird because sometimes I'm listening to conversations that I'm clear people want me to hear that aren't the friendliest conversations. And then other times there's a guy with his daughter and granddaughter giving me a ride a whole 1 block. Not even 1 block, like a half a New York block to a restaurant and coming back to make sure that I get back to my truck safely. Sometimes the world wants me to remember that there are good humans out here, because y'all be sending me, man. See y'all later, Play Cousins. Good morning, Play Cousins. I was talking about the big dirt lot that I was parked in. It was dark when I was talking to y'all last night, so you couldn't see it. But yeah, that's it. And across the street, you can see one of the many fields I'll be driving by on my way out of here. I'm about to go inside and grab me a coffee, do the bathroom things, and we gonna head on to the Midwest. All right, we're about to play the slide your tandems game. So right now my tires are back here. I want them probably somewhere up here, based on so close, based on where I know my load ends, so that I can even out my weight. So the trailer can actually slide backwards so that my tires are moving forward, or maybe the tires are sliding forward. At any rate, we gotta move them, so pray for me, because sometimes pins get stuck and it becomes a whole thing. Okay, I don't know if you can see this pin right here, but I have a button here that I pull and that pin goes in, and then when I push it, the pin comes back out. I looked at my paperwork and I'm pretty heavy. I'm like 43,000. Again, that when you're in the 43s, that gets you pretty close to the 80 limit. So I pulled my tires from all the way back there to as far up as I could. It looks okay on my air gauges. I'm still gonna go to a scale, of course, to get a ticket just to make sure, but we ready to roll. Trucking isn't very strenuous. Having to put the landing gear up and down is probably one of the most strenuous, quote-unquote, things. So usually when you're putting it down, you want to make sure that you have someplace solid for the landing gear to go on. And you don't want to make it too tight for the next driver coming in. And then it goes into the holder here. Yeah, on solid ground. And right to the right puts the landing gear down, to the left brings it back up. The last time I tried to do this to show you guys, unhooking my fifth wheel from the unhooking the tractor and trailer. My fifth wheel got stuck. This is the fifth wheel puller, the green thing, and when it works, you pull it out, and when this key is extended, the handle is extended, then you know that you've released the kingpin from the fifth wheel, and you can then drive forward to disconnect your tractor and trailer. All right, good morning, play cousins. We are going to go get this load early, although I gotta say, I really was looking forward to having this whole day off because the load isn't due to be picked up until 6 p.m., but I'd rather drive during the day, so we're gonna go get it. What I wanted to do with today was edit some videos, and I'm working with someone to get a landing page up because I want to offer you guys something, a freebie from my book, A Stripper's 20 Life Winning Lessons. And I also have the audio version of my book that's going to be available for sale, and I wanted to get that working on getting that out for you guys. If you want to get the paperback or the ebook copy of my book, it is available on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for that. And I also really am looking to create a community of Black women to learn about financial literacy because, honey, the way this country's going, she's not a place where we can afford to be afraid of financial literacy, okay? So yeah, I want to really put together a community where we can support each other in that, because I know it's scary for a lot of people. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I know a few things because I spent the last 3 years waking up at 6 a.m. and studying until about 8 p.m. Until I was able to start trucking school and get a job. So I can definitely help anyone that's at the very beginning and looking to get started with that. But in the meantime, between time, we are going to grab some coffee, put on some clothes, and go get this load and get to rolling. Hey, so in the side box here, I have a kit that has all kinds of extra things I might need, and I need to replace my glad hand covers. So I just came to grab those, and I'm gonna go do that before I can take off with this trailer. They're looking kind of worn away. Ta-da! We got new glad hands on our pigtails, and I got pigtails. These are old worn out ones, and yeah. So first time I did that. Something new every single day in trucking. I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty handy. Play cousins this morning is trying to give me all kinds of extra work. My pins wouldn't slide in, so I had to get blaster and a blaster to loosen them up and knock them in. So they finally moved. Now I can slide my tandems. Play cousins, I am at a dock waiting to be unloaded. I got within a couple of hours of here last night, and so I had most of the day today, and I spent the day working on some things, so I am tired now, and I've never been to this place before, so I don't know how long they're gonna take before they unload me. And my next appointment is in the morning, so after I leave here I have to find some place to park, and it's gonna be late. Like, my appointment was at 9, I got here at 8:30, and yeah, part of being a reefer driver means waiting to be loaded and waiting to be unloaded. research what part of trucking you want to get into if you want to get into trucking. I'm so sleepy. I think I'm going to go to sleep. And as soon as I go to sleep, this is what's going to happen. As soon as I go to sleep, then they'll start unloading the truck and it'll be rocking like this. And I'll be trying to sleep while the forklift is going in and out of the trailer. That's why I'm like, well, might as well just wait till I get unloaded and go to sleep once I park. But I'm so sleepy. I'm about to watch. Remember what I said? Here come the forklifts. I knew it.